how's it going, everybody? It's Raymond. I am now Canada Aero 1843, and today we are going to be doing the second review of our channel. And as you can see, obviously, today I will be reviewing and looking over at the Boeing 757-200. And this is also a 1/200 scale because I am planning to create a 1/200 airport and jet collection in the future. So I'm saving up quite a lot to acquire these pieces. Now the 200 scale models are actually a lot more expensive than the 400 scale models. I have no idea. I think it's just because they take a lot more craftsmanship to create a larger model of the aircraft. So I've got the 757 here with the landing gear removed, just to demonstrate to you guys. Now the landing gear, which is on my left over here. The bottom, it has a magnet which connects to, I think this is metal. Yeah, it's obviously metal. This is magnetic. It connects to the bottom of the wing just like that. You can snap it on and you can take it off, so you could have it in a mid-flight position when you position it on your stand, which is right over here. Now moving on to the stand. I really like the stand actually, as opposed to the disgusting plastic thing the CRJ200 came with. Now this stand, it has a beautiful oak colored plastic bottom, and it's got this I think this is just metal coated rod to put the plane on. Now this specific model, Boeing 757, it is a British Airways model, and the last 757, to my knowledge, was retired for British Airways all the way back in 2010 in October, I believe. And this one has a very beautiful ethnic liveries, and it's got the Chinese characters, and it says China right there. And these ethnic liveries were made just for I think it was some special event, and whichever route the aircraft flew, it would have that country's design on it. So this one is for China. Now the plane, it's got the engines, which are very nicely done, and they don't look too small or too large for the plane. So you have the reverse thrust, and the lighting is a bit bad today, my apologies, but the fans inside can actually spin. If you put a pin or a thin object inside, you can actually rotate them. Now the belly of the aircraft, as I mentioned before, there are landing gear which you can snap on and take off to put on the stand for display. The landing gear is once again very delicate. I'm kind of disappointed, and I think this is an older release for Gemini, so I don't have any of their newer releases, but the older ones, the landing gear is atrocious for being much too delicate and breaks way too easily. Okay, and on the back you have the APU exhaust, which isn't actually solid. It's actually hollowed in, so you can see a little spacing in between the APU exhaust. And yeah, correct number of windows as always. That would be quite embarrassing if they didn't have the correct number of windows. And the doors, you got 4 of them, and you have the registration number, which is GCPEV, and the registration number is also on the bottom side of the right wing, and that is a very interesting detail. On the other side, you have the same amount of detail, which is also extremely well done. Now this model, on the bottom where you would put the stand, the paint is a little bit rough. It has a few scratches. Now this is a brand new mint condition model, so I'm not sure why it came like this, all scratched. I'm gonna have to fix it up later on. And yeah, this is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the front, from the side. and the other side. Overall, a very beautiful aircraft, and I got this at Aviation World because they were fortunately not closed due to some weird power outage. And I got this for $99, which I think is a pretty good price for such a nicely made model. The CRJ200, which I have here for comparison, this was $85, $86, my bad. And it's only a $10 difference, but already this is vastly larger and a lot more detailed. So I'm not sure why they would retail such a small aircraft for almost the exact same price for a model which is twice its size. I'm a little bit confused on that. Yeah, so overall, it's an extremely detailed, extremely beautiful, and very accurate model of the Boeing 757-200. Don't forget to subscribe and like my videos and help my journey into growing my channel. Thank you, and again next time.